Hi, this is Pinky, your DBT Peer Connections group leader, and I just wanted to give you a little overview of where I'm at with the DBT Peer Connections Skills Training Academy. Now that is if you are not familiar with it, it's a program that I'm creating online so that people can learn DBT skills for free, and it'll be totally self-guided. So this is just kind of giving you an overview of the interface I have so far. So when you sign up, or if you're invited to join, this is our landing page. It's at dbtpeers.eduongo.com, and or you might start at the catalog description page, and that will be right here. Actually, it starts right here, and you'll see the view the course, and you click on that, and then it will show you the page that you can look at about the course. You can read my biography and what the goals, the course details, watch the intro video, and all that stuff. Scroll. And then you can also please sign up for this because this fall I'm going to do some research on it before I make it open to the public to actually see if it works and put some science behind it, hopefully. So if you want to sign up to possibly be a research participant, please use this list on here at the course catalog site, and I will give you a call this fall if you fit the study criteria. So if you are invited for the research project, then you might get a code. I'll give you a code, and then you would you'd put in your code right here, and then you would join the course. But I'm going to sign in as a student, so you can see what it looks like from a student perspective. So here, and so when you log in, you're going to see your desktop. Okay. And my wall, this is where you can interact with other students, and this is what we're going to be calling kind of our coaching forum, and you can post media links, ask for help, and whatnot in there. And so right here, when you click the little home button, that takes you back to your desktop. Draw it. Now this is just a basic whiteboard you can draw on. My documents, you might not use this as much, but unless you're an administrator or if you become a group leader. But if you go in here, you can link you can upload up to 2 gigabytes worth of files to the EduOnGo server, and you can also link your Dropbox and your Google Drive, which is really cool, because that's how I'm going to be linking most of the materials that you'll be learning. So that's my documents. Then we have my books. This is where you will find books that you will use for the course. Actually, I think I have any in right now. Oh, here's kind of let's see. Oh, here's an example. Let's see, you have it's like an EPUB format, but we probably won't be using the books as much except for maybe just for supplemental reading, but it probably won't be a part of the assignments. So let's go back to home. Oh wait, oh no. Oops, sorry. Okay. So let's go back to the home page, and here's your profile, and this is where you can upload your picture and stuff. And then, of course, the most important part, to my courses. So this is the DBT Peer Connection Skills Training Academy. You click in there, and now this is where our main sessions are. Now each session is made to be taught about once a week. You should be able to visit a session. So But if you want to go faster or slower, that's up to you, because this is totally self-guided. On the side right here, this is your weekly modules. That's the page you're on right here. And the thing about the weekly modules is, see, this one says completed, so you can see your progress. So you go into your introduction, and you'll see like a slider right here, and it will give you instructions. So, please read over the group participation guidelines, introduce yourself by posting to the discussions, and post a welcoming reply to one of your peers. Submit an answer to the health insurance status homework section, and complete the quiz. So here's the member guidelines. You're asked to read that. And then your next part is to participate in the discussion. So to participate in the discussion, you read the question, and then you comment. So this is what I put. Hi, my name is Pinky. I'm the creator of this program, and I hope you all find it useful. And then, and then you post it. So, and then when you want to get out of there, you just click the X. So then you also have your intro to homework. So this is, so if you want to submit this one, you just hit the submit, and then you just type in your answer right here, right? And then you submit it. Bing. And then our quizzes will be pretty straightforward. You just go ahead and you hit the quiz button, but I already took it, so we can look at the submission. But see how you have it like that, and you just click out with the X. And down here, you'll also see is if there's other students that are in the class at the same time, you can be in chat. You can also write to me here if you have a problem, or you can write to tech support, who are the people who make this website thing. Okay. Oops. Okay. So those are your weekly modules. So then when this one's done, you can either go back to the list, and then we'll go into the next one. So you can't go on to the next. You can't go on to the next modules until you do these ones first. So they're conditional. So you'll see that when it's green, it means it's completed. And right here, if it's open like that, then it means it's in progress. And this one means that it's not open yet. So this is where I'm at. So right here, we have our instructions. And it'll say, it'll tell you what to do. And sometimes we have more slides. And then, so each week, basically, we'll be having a video, which will teach you new materials. Then we'll have a homework assignment that you'll be expected to complete. Then we'll have a discussion thread where you're asked to participate in the discussion, and then you're also asked to reply to another peer. So one post to answer the weekly discussion question, and one post to reply to one of your peers, so that you're interacting. And then we'll have the discussion, the weekly homework, and the video, and then we'll have the quiz. So that's basically what we'll have every week. Give it take a little bit. So you'll see right here we have the show, and everything that you need for every session is in the session box. So you don't have to be clicking around or anything. So let's go back here. So now that you know how to go into the modules, now. That was my mindfulness bell. So let's take a minute. A few deep breaths. Okay, that's my random mindfulness bell. Okay, so for class files, this is going to be like your supplemental stuff that you may be asked to download. Like you are going to be asked to keep a diary card, and you're going to ask me to turn one in every week. If you take longer than a week, then just make sure that you have at least one card filled out when you turn it in. If it takes you less than a week, then I'm not sure. I'll figure that one out, I guess. Course tools. This is our coaching forum. And that's, I showed that you before, which is also our when you go up to the home, it's also your main, your wall. And then this is your progress report, and this will show you, how far you're going and stuff, or how much you've got done, what assignments and all that stuff. And then here's a calendar. And the calendar is, I don't have anything on here, but like we can schedule assignments, and we can actually schedule live sessions, and I can notify you through, if you want, you can be notified through text on through your phone or through email. So that's pretty convenient. And the live sessions, when we schedule them, you can either be connected by video, by chat, or through phone. So that's pretty cool, and it's all totally interactive. Appears like your notifications. If you have any new notifications, they'll be up here with that little bell. And then this is the how-to videos. This is just the basic how to use the platform, the software platform that we're using. But the main thing that you're going to be paying attention to is these weekly modules. And yeah, so we're going to be there's going to be we're going to have the introduction to DBT, Peer Connection Skills Training Academy, DBT Skills Training Overview and Personal Goals, Core Mindfulness Skills, Reality Acceptance Skills, Distress Tolerance Skills. And we're breaking up emotion regulation because the new material that Marcia Linehan is going to be publishing in her updated skills manual is she has a whole bunch of new stuff that I got from one of my therapists who attended her updates to emotion regulation conference that she had in Vancouver a couple years ago. So that will be broken down into emotion regulation skills, check the facts and opposite action. Then emotion regulation skills, problem solving, and you'll learn how to do a behavior chain analysis. And then emotion regulation skills, ABC please. Then we'll finish up with the interpersonal effectiveness skills. And then we'll talk about relapse prevention. Then we'll do the course review and final quiz. And this should be just concluding comments. But see, I haven't quite, I'm only about maybe halfway done, maybe a little bit over halfway done with creating the curriculum. So that's why this heading is kind of wrong. But anyways, so yeah, so it looks like it'll be about 12 weeks to complete. It's going to be a real condensed version compared to what you would get in a real group. But the vision that I have for this is not necessarily to replace DBT group, but to more like supplement it. So like, let's say you're on a waiting list, right? This would be a really good way for you to get yourself familiar with the skills, because ultimately I took the skills training group 3 times, and I think that that's probably to really get the full benefit of all the skills you'll be learning, I think 3 is really good. At least 2, definitely, but, depends, time and money. So this will be a way for you to kind of get that extra bit, so when you go in there, you'll already have an idea of what you're going to be learning and have a good foundation. Also, it's a good way for people who have already been through skills training and they want to, go over it again and learn the materials again. Then this would be a good way for you to do that. And for people who just can't afford it and they want to, learn the skills, then this would be a condensed way for you to do it. And this is purely done from a peer perspective. I'm somebody who's in DBT, and I'm a junior undergraduate in college for social and behavioral sciences, with intention to go on for a PhD in clinical psychology. But I am not licensed, and I'm not, qualified to be giving mental health care or anything like that. So this is purely done from a peer perspective. Also, if any of you are interested in becoming a group leader, because I'll need some people to help me moderate the discussions once this thing gets open, then you can have a first shot at this training program, because I'll want the leaders to go through this with before anybody else, because once we open it up for the research project and then to the public, I will want to have leaders already like trained through the course and who can help me moderate comments and assignments and stuff. But so anyways, that's just kind of a basic overview. I just kind of wanted to show you where we're at with this. And oh, where'd I go? So well, so I hope that you are excited about this. I've been working on it for a long time, and I know that some of you are wondering if it's ever going to be here, but I really want to make this good, and now that I'm out of school for summer, I can devote all of my time to getting this thing finished up. So hopefully it should be ready to start accepting research participants this fall. But anyways, if you have any questions, please contact me at ilovedbt at gmail.com, and I will answer your questions. Otherwise, please make sure to sign up for the research participant interest form, and we will hopefully be able to get you into the research thing, and you can help be a driving force in determining on whether this new kind of idea is going to work, because the whole idea of teaching, having mental health services based online is a totally new, innovative thing. So this is totally cutting edge, and I hope that you will be a part of this learning experience with me. And so thank you very much.